Hello and welcome to Year 3 Maths with me, Miss Dowley. Let's start by writing the short date and underlining, and then writing the learning objective. I can read a graph and interpret the data with different scales and underlining. Let's have a try at the activity below. Here is a graph of favourite cat food that people like to buy. Here are the questions. Pause whilst you have a try. How did you get on? So I'm going to use my ruler to help me with this. So how many people bought Catkins cat food? So Catkins is here in the pink. So I'm going to move my ruler to the top and I can see that 30 people bought Catkins. How many people bought Cool Cat? So Cool Cat is here in the green. So I'm going to put mine on the top. Now this doesn't have a number there, but I know it's going in steps of 5. So I know that it's 15. What was the most popular cat food? Well, I can see here it's this one, and that was Top Cat. And which is the least popular cat food? That's what this one here, which is Kitty. And then how many people bought Cool Cat cat food compared to Kitty cat food? Well, 15 people bought Cool Cat and 10 people bought Kitty. So 5 more people bought Cool Cat. Let's have a look at the graph below. So this is about different types of pastries that are sold at a bakery each day. And the baker has drawn a graph to show the number of each type of pastry he's sold. Now, if we have a look at the scale down here, the scale counts in steps of 5. However, you can see that in between each step of 5, there are 4 lines. So these are the other numbers that would fit in between. So I've drawn it here for you. So I've enlarged it and just put the numbers in so that you can see. So you would need to count along when you're using this. So you can see that some of the pastries come in between the steps of 5. Now to help you read this, I've added some dotted lines. You will need to count up from the nearest 5 to work out how many. So if I was looking here to this one, I would go 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. If the dotted lines were not there, you can use a ruler to help you, which will do exactly the same. So I'm just going to turn my ruler round. So it's ready to use. And you can do exactly the same. So you could put it here and you would be able to have a look. And actually, now I've done that, I can see that actually that was probably 18. This one is 18 rather than 17. Okay, let's have a look. So what I'd like you to do now is to answer the questions below. Pause whilst you have a try. So how many donuts were sold? So I'm going to use my ruler. I'm going to put it on the donuts and I'm going to line up. And I can see if I look down, it points to 45 on the scale. So 45 donuts were sold. How many cupcakes? So I'm going to find the cupcakes. I'm going to put my ruler on the scale and I can see here that it points to 35. How many croissants were sold? So I'm going to find the croissants and that's one of our dotted lines. So it's on the 15 and we're going to count along 4 because it's the one just before the 20. So that was 19. And here, how many cream puffs were sold? So I'm going to line it up. And again, you can see the dotted line that counts along 1, 2, 3. So that would be 23. So have a look at these questions here and see if you can answer them. Pause whilst you have a try. Which was the most popular? Well, we can see very clearly on this graph that it was donuts. Which was the least popular? Again, we can see here they were croissants. Did the baker sell more cream puffs or cupcakes? And again, you can see that there is definitely more cupcakes than cream puffs being sold. And then the last question, how many more donuts did he sell than cupcakes? So he sold 45 donuts and he sold 35 cupcakes. So he sold 10 more donuts. Have a try at this activity below. Again, you might want to use a ruler to help you read the scales. Pause whilst you have a try. So how did you get on? Let's see. How many pupils are there in class B? So let's find class B and line our ruler up, and we can see that there were 35. How many pupils are there in class 3C? So let's have a look. Let's find 3C. Now this one has got a scale just coming down, and you can see it just hits after the 40. So there were 41. Which class has the most pupils? Well, we can see here clearly that was 3C. Which class has the least number of pupils? That was 3D. And class 3A has 7 more pupils than class 3D. So again, we need to do our takeaway here, our subtraction. 32, take away 25, left 7. Thank you very much.